Okay. Um, is everyone able to see the full screen?
Yes, we can see the first and the second screen right now.
Okay. Are you able to see the full screen?
Yes.
Okay. So once again, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for having me. Ms. Shelley, thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm really excited to share about my culture. I'm from Eswatini, and I am currently here in Taiwan. Okay, so as they have said, my name is Wilfred, and welcome to my culture. So in today's session, we are going to cover about 7 main points. We are going to learn the national flag of Eswatini, the meaning. We're going to look at the location, where it is located in the world. We're going to look at the traditional attire, how we dress in Eswatini. I'm going to share with you about the languages and the religion that is practiced in Eswatini. I'll also talk about the wildlife, meaning the animals, the livestock you will find in Eswatini. We will talk about the economic activities, the money, how Eswatini generates money or revenue. Then lastly, I think we are going to share about singing and dancing in Eswatini. Though I don't have enough space here, I'm not sure if I'll be able to move, but we will see. Okay. First of all, we will start with our national flag. I don't know if any of you can tell me the colors you see on the flag. Anyone? Just type the name of the colors you can see on the flag. Or you can open your microphones.
Blue, blue,
Blue,
red,
correct?
red, yellow,
Yes, red and yellow,
black, and white.
black and white. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. So in this flag, what you see here are not just colors, but they are symbols. They represent something. It's a beautiful flag, but it's not just art. It is a representation of something. And today I'm going to tell you what these colors represent. Okay. So red represents past battles. As you can see, it is bigger in the center. The red is big. It means the things that used to happen in the past. So, as you know, in Africa, many years ago, there used to be wars. People would kill each other. They'll be fighting for land, for women, for money, for resources. So, this red color in our flag is to represent those battles, those victories where we fought and we won. It's also a way of celebrating our heroes, our warriors who were able to fight. Okay. And number two, it is the yellow. As you can see, the yellow lines there. It represents resources, which means cattle, animals, also natural resources, gold, diamond, coal, metal, iron, and all the other natural resources. It is represented by the yellow. Number 3 is blue. The blue color in our flag is for peace and stability, which means this is like a hope. This is like a prayer that Eswatini may have peace so that the wars can stop, the fighting can stop, the killing can stop, the blood can stop. Okay. And lastly, which is the 4th point, protection. It is signified or symbolized by the tool, or rather the shield in the middle. Do you see the black and white shield? It represents protection. It's like a shield to stop our enemies from fighting us, okay? Now, getting to the geographic location of Eswatini. Eswatini is located in the Southern African region. So when you look at the African continent, down in the south, there is Eswatini. And it is between South Africa and Mozambique. You know, Eswatini is a small country. So some people think it is inside South Africa. No, it is not inside South Africa. It is between South Africa and Mozambique. And in Eswatini, there are 4 regions. We have Manzini, we have Hoho, we have Lubombo, and Chiselweni. So Eswatini is divided to these 4 different regions. I am personally from Manzini. That's where I grew up, and that's where I went to school. Okay.
So paragraph, did the slide stay on the first page? Is that correct?
Sorry?
Okay. Now, we didn't see the second slide.
Oh, I'm on the 6th slide now.
So can you just show us the second, 3, 4, 5 slide again?
Oh.
Yeah, it just freeze.
This is interesting. I'm on the 7th slide, 6th slide. I don't know how I skipped that. Did you see this one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Now I see the second slide.
Okay, I think I'll just be presenting like this. I'm so sorry. I was on the 6th slide, and my slides were moving on my side.
Okay. I guess maybe I can show the slide for you, and you just focus on your lecture and the sharing. It's a very good introduction.
Oh, okay, okay. Is it so? I should stop sharing on my side?
Yes, I guess.
Okay, let me stop sharing. Yes. Should I? Okay, let me just quickly go over those. So this is a basic overview. As I've said, we have the national flag. Number 2 is a location. Number 3 is a traditional attire. Number 4, the languages and the religion practice in Eswatini. We'll talk about the animals you'll find in Eswatini, the economic activities, meaning how Eswatini makes money. And lastly, I think we'll have some time to sing and dance. We'll see if we get enough time for that. Okay, can you also move to the next one? Yes, these are the flags, the colors of the flag. Yeah, as I've asked you to name the colors of the flag: red, yellow, blue, black, and white. Okay, I've also spoken about the location. Eswatini is located in the Southern African region. Can you go to the other slide? Okay, now getting to our political. This is a political aspect of this presentation. So in Eswatini, we have what is called an absolute monarchy. This is a very unique system of governance. And currently in the world, Eswatini is the only country with this system. So in Eswatini, the authority is given to one person. So it means there's only one person who has the most power, who rules everything, and it is the king. We have a king in Eswatini. He has all the power. He rules in everything in Eswatini. Yes, can we move to the next one? Okay, this is our king. The king, okay, first of all, Eswatini is not just a country, it is the kingdom. It is called the Kingdom of Eswatini, which means there is a king. The word kingdom means there is a king. So we have a king and the queen mother. So the king is the one who has all the power. He's the one who has all the authority over everything. And his name is Makhosetive. The word Makhosetive means king of the nations. So people usually ask me, how do they get the king? How do you know if you are the king? The king is only assigned at birth. This means that you are only a king when you're born. You cannot just be a king like a president. No, you are born a king. So you cannot be elected. We do not have any elections, no presidential elections. The king, when the king is born by the former king, they just become the next king. In other words, it means if this man finishes his time, his child is going to be the next king. A new king is going to be born by him. Okay? Can we move to the next one? All right. Here's a very interesting fact about our king. He has about 16 wives. 16 wives. And as you can see, these are some of his wives. I think he has maybe 36 to 40 children. So he has many, many wives. And in Eswatini, we are allowed to have many wives. You can have 2 wives, 3 wives, 4, 5. It depends. You can have as many wives as you want. Of course, now because of the economy, it's expensive. School is expensive. Food. People choose to have 1 or 2 wives. But in Eswatini, we are allowed to marry more than 1 wife. Okay. Can we move on? And before I start on the next section, I want to say that Eswatini, as Ms. Shirley has already said, Eswatini has very good relations with Taiwan. As you can see, our king and the president, our king also comes to Taiwan from time to time, and the president of Taiwan goes to Eswatini to visit us, to celebrate our some of our events. And I'm going to show you some of the events very soon. So Eswatini is very close to Taiwan. Actually, Eswatini is, I think, is one, or at least the remaining country that is strong, that has strong relations with Taiwan. That's the only African country so far. So yeah, we are very close to Taiwan, and I'm so happy to be in Taiwan. Let's continue. All right, now I want to talk about the traditional attire of Eswatini. So Emaswati, it means the people from Eswatini. Emaswati dress in different ways. Our dress code, or how we present ourselves, is very different. And the way we dressed depends on the person's age, meaning how old they are, and the person's gender. Okay, so if you are 3 years of age, there's a way you dress. If you are a man, you're old, there's a way you dress. If you are a lady that is maybe more than 30 years of age, there's a way you dress. Yes, in the middle, that's me. I was still young. That's how I dressed at home. And on the left, as you can see, those are old men. And the right, those are mature women. So it depends on your age and your gender. Can you also move? Yes, there's another thing that also determines how you wear or how you dress in Eswatini. It is the ceremony or the event you're attending. In other words, there are certain dress codes that are for just specific events. And to be honest, in Eswatini, we have many ceremonies, we have many events. We have what is called the Umhlanga ceremony, as you can see on the picture, the left one. Umhlanga ceremony is for girls, young girls that are called virgins. So if you're a girl and you are a virgin, you can go there. You can be very young or you can be even old, as long as you're not married. It's for not married girls or unmarried girls, sorry. Yes, that's the Umhlanga ceremony. So girls will come together, all of them from everywhere in the country. They'll get reed, like small sticks, and then they will celebrate, they will sing, they will dance. And we also have the Inkwala ceremony, the picture on the right. Actually, here's a fun fact. As I'm speaking right now, in Eswatini, the Inkwala ceremony is going on right now as I speak to you. There is Inkwala ceremony. It happens around this time. And everyone, it's like a national prayer. Everyone in Eswatini comes together and they stay together. There is worship, there's singing, there is dance, there is celebration. Then the king and his wife, the king and his wives will move around. They will have a speech, the queen mother, everyone will come together. Okay, so as you can see, the way we dress depends on the attire, the event, the ceremony, your age, and your gender. I hope that is clear. Can we move on? Now, the languages and the religion that is spoken in Eswatini. So Eswatini has two official languages. It has English and Siswati. Siswati is our first language, and English also is like a first language. I started speaking English when I was very young, maybe 2 years or 3 years old. So I've been speaking English for my whole life. We also speak Siswati. And in Eswatini, almost everyone in Eswatini speaks Siswati. I can read and write in Siswati. I can read and write in English. So these are the two official languages in Eswatini. So I'm going to teach you guys my language, maybe one word, because I can't see you face to face. So just one word. The word is Siyabonga. Siyabonga. It means thank you. I don't know if anyone can open their mic and just say Siyabonga, so I can hear if you get the language. Anyone? Can you try to say Siyabonga?
Siyabonga.
Siyabonga. Thank you.
Siyabonga.
Yeah. Somewhere there. Thank you so much, Tina. Thank you. Okay, that means thank you. And we use it for so many things. You can just say Siyabonga before you leave. So just saying thank you, or you can even use it as like a bye. Instead of saying bye-bye, you just say Siyabonga, meaning thank you, and you go. Okay. The religion in Eswatini. In Eswatini, Christianity is the prominent religion. It is the most prominent religion. So I think 90% of people in Eswatini are Christians. Of course, there are other religions like Islam, very small fraction, ancestral worship, traditional worship, Buddhism, and other religions. But 90% of Eswatini are Christians. Okay? And there's this interesting story about Eswatini. The Holy Bible, which is the book for Christians, the Holy Bible is respected in Eswatini. So many years ago, there was a story that was told to us about a king. As I said before, that in Eswatini we have kings. It's a kingdom. So the king many years ago was called Somhlolo. Somhlolo. Yeah. So King Somhlolo had a vision. He had a dream. I don't know if you guys know that when you're sleeping and you close your eyes at night, you can see maybe some things, you know. I don't know if it happens to some of you here. If you have seen a dream, you can just give me a thumbs up. Let me see if you have ever seen a dream or a vision when you're sleeping. Okay, that's good. That's good. Thank you. So in Eswatini, the king was sleeping many years ago, and he saw a dream of an angel. So he's sleeping, he sees a dream. In the dream, an angel came holding a book. He was holding a book and a coin. And the book was the Bible. The Bible, again, as I've said, is the holy book for Christians. The Bible is used by Christians. So the king saw the vision of an angel carrying the book and a coin. So the Bible represents wisdom, it represents knowledge, it represents understanding. Yet the coin represents money. So in the vision, the angel said to our king, he should choose one. He should choose whether the book, which is wisdom, or the coin. And our king chose the book. He chose wisdom. He chose knowledge. That's why in Eswatini, the Bible, which is the book, is respected. It is held with great respect. Okay. Can you move on to the following slide? Okay. So in Eswatini, we have different things that we do for entertainment. There is singing and there's also dancing. So one of the things that are very important when you're singing or dancing is how you show yourself. You have to show love. You have to show joy, you have to show creativity. So how do you show joy? By smiling. As you can see in the picture, the girl that is singing there, she's smiling, she's happy, she's excited. And that's very important in Eswatini. Make sure that when you're singing, you smile. And love, the way we show love is by bringing many people. So we don't just celebrate alone. You bring many people. You can have food, you can have music, but make sure that you love others, you invite others. And for creativity, in Eswatini culture, when you're singing or you're dancing, you need to count. So we usually count in fours. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys a video. I wanted to show you a video of this dance, this Eswatini dance for the girls. Remember in the other slide, I spoke about the Umhlanga ceremony where girls will come together like virgins. This is the ceremony, and this is how they sing the song. I think I'll be able to sing the song. So this song basically, it says, we're saying congratulations. So it's like a song of celebration, a song of excitement. So it is sang everywhere. It means congratulations. It means well done. It means good job. Okay. I don't know if some of you can try to read before I teach you the song. I don't know if any of you can try to read the first sentence and the second sentence, but it's easy. Can you just try? Try to read the first one. Let me hear what you think it sounds like. Okay. So the first line there, it says, City how. City how. City how. Can anyone try to say it out? City how. Anyone?
City how?
Correct. That's accurate. Somebody else tried to read the other one. Halala. Halala. Halala.
Halala.
Correct. Halala. Excuse me. You see, it's very easy, guys. The other one says city halala. So that's the song. Very, very easy. So we then count in fours, as I've said. When you're singing Eswatini, you count in fours. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the way we count is like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to sing the song for you guys. I'm sorry, my voice is cold. Yeah, so, but I'll try. Let's try to sing. City how halala. City halala. 1, 2, 3, 4. City how halala. City halala. City how. You can try and join. Halala. City halala. So that's basically the song. It means congratulations. It means well done. It means good job. Okay. I'm sorry, my voice is breaking. Can I just drink more water? And when you're singing and dancing, you move to the side like this. So you clap your hands, then you move to the side. You clap your hands and you move to the side. Just like that. City how halala. City halala. And also, this is the last thing, guys. You can carry something on your hand. I have something I've carried here. Yeah, just like this. I don't know if you can see this thing. It is my tripod stand. So you can even, as you can see here, the girl in the picture, she is holding something. So you can see how, like play with a thing. Ha la la, city, ha la la. So you can play with this, or you can play like this. Clap your hands and move like this. All right. So it's easy. It's easy. City how halala. Yeah. Can you continue to the next slide? Now coming to the wildlife or the animals in Eswatini. So there's what is called the Big Five. The Big Five means 5 animals that are in one place. And to be honest, it is very hard to get the Big Five in one country, because the Big Five means the elephant, the lion, the buffalo, the rhino, and the leopard. Okay, those 5 animals are very hard to get in one country. So very, very few countries have all 5 animals in one place. I want to tell you guys a story that happened to me. I was like 5. We were in preschool. I was 4 or 5. And in preschool, we went to a game reserve. So we went to see some animals. We went to see wild animals in a game reserve. So then my teacher said, "Who wants to see a lion?" I raised up my hand. So we were outside, there was a fence, and there was a lion. So they said, "Who wants to touch the lion?" I raised up my hand, and they took me. They put me inside the fence. And the fence is very long. It's very, very long, so that the lion doesn't kill people. And I was there at the gate. The lion was sitting there. It was looking at me in the eye. I was very young, and the lion did this to me, and it was looking at me. It was looking at me for like maybe 10 seconds, maybe 50 meters away. Then it stood up. It did like this, and it just said, "Rah!" I was screaming. I was screaming. It just roared once. This is the sound it did. Rah! And the ground was now kind of shaking. And I did this. And the game ranger, they came to take me, and they threw me outside. Then they closed the gate. So guys, lions are very dangerous. Don't come to lions, okay? Make sure you stay very, very far. If they roar, you will lose your mind. It's very loud, it's very strong, and it's very frightening. Okay, so those are the animals we have in Eswatini. Of course, we have more animals just than the Big Five. And by the way, I don't know if you guys know that there are 2 kinds of animals. There is wild animals, which is like lions, leopard, zebras, giraffe, hippopotamus, rhinos. Those are the first category, wild animals. Wild animals are the animals that stay in the zoo. They do not stay at home because they're dangerous, like lions, like leopards. Of course, they do not stay at home. And we also have domestic animals. So domestic animals are animals that stay at home. Can we move to the second slide? Yes. So, yeah, thank you. So these are the domestic animals. We have the sheep, we have goats, we have dogs, we have cows, we have chickens, pigs. So we have many animals. As you can see, that's me. That's my dog. I love my dog very well, but I left it in my country, so I don't have my dog here in Taiwan. Yes, so that's me and that's my dog. But in Eswatini, we have many other animals, very interesting animals, and these ones are called domestic animals because you can stay with them at home. Can you continue? Now, coming to the economic activities in Eswatini, we have things like we have mines. So as you know, I don't know if we have mines in Taiwan. Mining, it means they have very big machinery that they use to dig inside the ground. They dig, and as they go deeper under the ground, there is some mineral. It could be gold, it could be diamond, it could be coal, it could be asbestos. So in Eswatini, we have many mines. So they have some technology to like detect the gold. So they just put the technology, then it shows that there is gold underground. Then they will have big machines. They will dig and dig and dig and dig for a long time. Then they will get the gold. Sorry, the gold. Then they will sell it. That's how Eswatini makes money. Can you continue to the next slide? Okay, this is a very interesting story about Eswatini. Eswatini has the oldest rock in the world. Can you imagine? And the rock is 3 billion years old. 3 billion. It's really crazy to understand. 3 billion years to, sorry, 3 billion years old. The oldest rock in the whole of the world. As you can see there, in the second picture, the picture on the right, you can see that there are paintings there. And if you know, many years ago, there were no Instagram, there were no pictures, there were no social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Line. No, we didn't have those things. So people couldn't even draw. There were no pencils, there were no pens, there were no paints. What they use is blood. They used the blood of animals to draw on rocks. As you can see in this picture on the right, these are paintings. They were made using blood of animals. So they use them like this. They draw the animal, they draw the human beings, and they draw pictures. So that's how Eswatini has some rocks that are painted with blood because of the painters many years ago. Can you continue? All right, now coming to the economic activities. In Eswatini, we have sugar cane. I don't know if Taiwan has sugar cane. Do you guys have sugar cane in Taiwan?
Yes.
A lot. Okay. They said a lot. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to taste the sugar cane in Taiwan and see if it tastes different from Eswatini's sugar cane. So yeah, one day I'll go to the fields of sugar cane. Somebody has a microphone that is on. Okay, thank you. So I'll go to taste the Taiwanese sugar cane. So in Eswatini, sugar cane is called Swazi gold. This is because sugar to us is like gold. It's precious because we have about 650 tons per year that is being exported to other countries. It is exported to Asia, to Europe, to America, South America, even in Africa. So Eswatini has very large pieces of land for sugarcane farming. That's why we call sugarcane the Swazi gold. It is one of the main exports in Eswatini. So Eswatini gets money from selling sugarcane, selling sugar, and as I've said, minerals like gold, diamond, and coal. Let's continue. Okay, now we're coming to the currency. In Eswatini, the currency is called Lilangeni. Lilangeni. Can I hear any one of you guys say Lilangeni? Lilangeni. Please go back. Yeah. Can anyone try to say Lilangeni? Let's hear. Anyone? Try to pronounce it. Lilangeni.
Lilangeni.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. That's correct. You guys are very smart. Good job. Well done. You guys are very smart. Lilangeni. So the Lilangeni is a currency that is used in Eswatini. It is tied to the South African rands. So it means in Eswatini we can use Lilangeni or we can use South African rands to buy or to sell. And I have some of the notes, as you can see here in the picture. I also have some of them with me here. I bring them in class when I go to physical education. Sorry, when I go to the places physically, I bring the notes. I'm sorry, I can't give you guys out the notes, but you can see in the screen, the Lilangeni is like that. And Lilangeni to one NTD is 2. So 1 Lilangeni means 2 NTDs. 100 Lilangeni or Emalangeni is equals to 200 Taiwanese dollars. Okay, so that's the equivalence. That's the currency rate. 1 is to 2. Okay, so I think we do not have time anymore. Can you just proceed to the next one? Okay, in dancing, in Eswatini, we also dance together. So there are 2 types of dances in Eswatini. There's traditional dance, which I've already showed you guys, the dance that we dance in these ceremonies, the umhlanga, the inqwala, and lusekwane. You know, those are the dances that are danced in Eswatini by Emaswati during traditional dances. Also, we have modern dance, as you can see in the picture, where we dance to modern songs. As you can see, in Eswatini, when you're dancing, it depends on what you're wearing. See these people, they're wearing different things. They're wearing modern clothes, just like me now. I can do the modern dance. So I can dance normal things. But if I want to do the traditional dance, I need to be dressed in a traditional way, which is how we do it. Also, when we're dancing, you need to dance together. You don't just dance as one person. It is very weird. It is awkward. In Eswatini, if you want to dance, you have a group of people and you can teach people how to dance. And also, when you dance nicely. Also, you count in 4s. Remember, I said when you're dancing or you're singing, you count in 4s. It's the same thing when you're dancing. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1. So that's how we dance in Eswatini. we count the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that's how we calculate the moves. So again, there are two types of dance. There's the traditional dance, and also we have the modern dance. And you need to dress traditionally if you want to do the traditional dance. If you want to do the modern dance, you need to dress like the modern people. Okay. Yeah, can you go to the last slide? Yes, I think this is what I have for you guys for Eswatini, about Eswatini. I'm so happy to share with you guys my culture, my country, and how we do things in Eswatini. Thank you so much, guys, for those who replied, those who tried to pronounce the words. You guys are very good. You're very smart. And if I have, sorry, if there are any questions, please let me know. Make sure you ask any question, 1 or 2 questions. It's okay. Do you guys have any questions? Yes, Tina, go ahead.
Yes, Wilfred, thank you for your wonderful presentation and that enables us to know about your culture. And I have 2 questions for you. Which city are you staying right now?
Okay, I'm currently in Taichung.
Oh, in Taichung.
Yeah.
Do you mind, going outside Taichung to share your presentation?
Of course, of course, of course.
Yeah, great. So my next question is, if you interact with students, because my students are at high school, so like do they, is it possible for them to have some hands-on experience or make your presentation more interactive with students? I know you have us to sing and clap and pronounce with you. Yeah, that's great. That's quite interactive. And for high school kids, if they want to engage more, is there any ideas that you may, or any other ways you can proceed your presentation? Thanks.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, of course. It's just that right now I do not have all the materials with me, but usually when I go there, I carry some materials from Eswatini so they can touch the materials. Also, I'm a professional dancer. I used to dance in Eswatini, so usually when we are having our face-to-face classes, we dance physically. Miss Shirley has some videos of me dancing, maybe some pictures. So we stand up, we do the dance. I teach them step by step. I think I taught them 2 dances, and we also sing together. Also, I bring the materials from Eswatini so they can touch the materials, they can feel the materials, things like that. Of course, right now we have the sorry, it's online, so you can't touch the things, and I can't even teach you how to dance online. Then we have group dances. So we stand in groups, maybe 2s or 3s. Then we do the dance together, and we do the dance together. If you are not able to pick it, we teach you step by step. So yes, we definitely have ways of engaging more when it's happening face to face.
Yeah, great. Thanks. One more small question. Do you think it's possible for students to have some hands-on cuisine that we can prepare, but not too much hassle and not too much trouble? Like some little something snacks or some cold food like salad or something that is to experience your cuisine, your cultural food, but not too much trouble? Or is it possible for you to bring something to share from your culture, your country, to show and tell, something like that?
Okay. Yeah, I think we can definitely prepare something. It's just that, excuse me, right now I had finished some of that stuff, so it's easy for me to bring them over. Excuse me. Yeah, we can work on that. there are some small, as you have said, not too troublesome recipes. So yep, we can do that. We can have some session where we learn how to cook something very simple, but from Eswatini. Yeah, that's very possible. I have some of my friends who have some of their stuff, and we can organize. We can definitely work on the cuisine. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, please go ahead. 093T.
Hi, Wilfred. Thank you for sharing such insightful information about Eswatini. I really enjoyed learning about your country. So I have two questions. In your opinion, what makes Eswatini stand out from other countries in Africa? And what do you wish more people knew about it? And my second question is, in Eswatini, is there a shared sense of pride in the monarchy, or are there mixed opinions among the population about the king? Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you so much for your question. I always try to go over it quickly so that I do not get too political. But thank you that you have asked. So I think what makes Eswatini stand out, first of all, is the monarch system. Not just only in Africa, but in the entire world. Because as I've said, there's no country currently that has a king who is above everything. And that's one thing that makes it stand out in the whole world. And secondly, it is the culture. Eswatini is one of the strongest cultures, not just cultures, but cultures that are connected to the royal family, that is connected to the head of state. That's how I can put it. So some other countries, as I've said, may have a president. What happens is that they can have events from time to time. But in Eswatini, these are events that are authorized by the head of state, and we are all called to go there. It's almost like an invitation by the king. It's not just an event that is happening, but it's like an event that has been called for everyone to attend. So we have events that are culturally connected to our government. That's how I can put it. So the government is connected to the culture. So it's not just a culture of a country, but it is a culture and a government working together. And on your second question about how people feel pertaining to the rulership, to be honest, it is quite obvious that if someone has all the power, they're most likely going to abuse power. There will be unfair distribution of resources and things like that. So we always have problems with accepting the king sometimes, because I mean, he has all the power and he's also cannot be prosecuted. So if he does anything wrong, no one is going to get him arrested. You can't take him to court. That's very dangerous. So definitely we have some separation or disputes in Eswatini about our king, because we also want to have our own power. We also want to have elections. We want to, to sort of contribute to picking the person who is in charge of us. And also, as I've said, the king is born. So if he dies, his son is going to take over. In other words, there is no way for us to select our own president, our own ruler, or our own head of state. So we always have some clashing back and forth arguments. Some people don't want the king. Some people kind of like the king. Yeah. But I think currently Eswatini is divided into two. There are some people who love the king, some do not love the king. And I understand. Yeah, if there's a chance for one more question. Thank you so much for the question. These questions are really good. Thank you. One more. All right, thank you. I'm seeing some things on the chats. Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I think it's JJL. Yeah, hopefully some of you guys will be able to visit Eswatini. Just like I also wanted to visit Taiwan, and I was in Turkey, but now I'm in Taiwan, and I'm happy to be in Taiwan. So I hope one of you or some of you will be able to one day visit Eswatini. Yeah. Thank you so much, Joy. Thank you. I'm happy to be here in Taiwan, and yeah, I'm enjoying Taiwan, and I've also started learning Mandarin. So I'm so happy. So Miss Shirley, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for everything. I'm always open to sharing my culture with all of you. Miss Shirley, thank you so much. I'll take it back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Wilfred, and thank you everyone for bringing us such a meaningful presentation. And the question we presented also trigger our deep thinking. We have to consider the diplomatic, our situation and the political system, which is very different from us. And let's wait for a while. I just told Benita to show up, and I'm not sure that if Benita has been here. And you can just take a break, and we will see you later. If possible, you can just invite Wilfred to your school for some presentation and for some interaction. I just so that maybe sugar cane fields is also one of the way to have some tiny hands-on practice.
Thank you.
Danica, are you there? 那因为我们现在的话，就是在做的是 SDG 方面的议题，然后呢，让学生了解了什么 non-period poverty，还有所谓的优质教育以及两性平权。所以我觉得其实对于非洲的了解非洲文化是很棒的，就是不只是欧美的文化，那再来的话，这两个国家它都是官方语言都是英文，那当然还有史瓦济语跟史瓦西里语，两个都是他们自己的语言。所以其实对于做我们的计划，这些都是可以合作的对象，所以也欢迎大家可以多多认识这些朋友哦。那如果老师可以的话，Wilfred, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
OK， 那如果可以的话，就秀一下你的脸这样子，我们截一张图。然后我现在有点担心 Benita， 昨天有跟他说，可是我一直担心，有时候就是老师们在连线的时候会有误解，所以大家要记得，在做所谓的连线的话，都要在前一天，然后还有前1个小时都要跟老师保持联络。因为我现在没有看到 Benita， 有点担心。好，可以吗？大家有露脸吗？好，那这个图的话，我们放在我们的 Inspiring 的脸书社团中，这样而已。谢谢 Claudia， 谢谢美玲老师。哎 ，Wilfred， 你有开镜头吗？
Yes.
没有看到你 ，I didn't see your handsome face. Somehow I just feel that you look like Will Smith. 而且我觉得 Wilfred 如果你穿你的那个 traditional attire to the class, it will be very charming. 对，来大家摆个小爱心，好，就3个老师没关系。好，谢谢大家。
谢谢。
我们休息5分钟。如果说 Benita 没有休息，我们就今天先暂停到这里。那如果说你是高科技的老师，都欢迎您的话，可以加入另外一场研习都可以。那也欢迎大家参加我们的那个社群，每天都会提醒大家有很棒的研习哦。那我们等一下下，我呼喊一下 Benita。
Shirley 老师好。
好。
Shirley老师好，不好意思，我刚刚晚了几分钟进来，我看到你很精彩的那个 slide， 还有那个我们 Wilfred 的那个他的那个 PPT slide 可以分享吗？还是不行？谢谢你。
我不知道，我要问一下那个老师 Wilfred。Some teacher hope that if possible they can get the slide.
Okay, no problem. No problem. I can share the slides. It's not a problem at all.
OK， 那大家的话要记得，就是如果因为基本上这是老师的智慧财产权，我们要引用的时候要记得那个讲到就是 Wilfred 老师的这样子，就是要善加利用。然后最重要是因为其实，我自己很希望大家，我觉得我们台湾的话，台湾老师很认真，可是有时候我们把世界带来教室，最好的话就是邀请老师可以用线上的方式或者实体的方式，那给老师一点点补贴，这样的话其实已经很棒。那等我一下，
伟林主任想要请问一下，不好意思，就是那他的联络方式，
对。
Wilfred， 你可以留一下。Wilfred, is it okay for you just to write down your email or contact message? Because
Okay,
yeah.
Yes. Let me type the email on the chat.
Yes. 因为我认识 Wilfred 是来自坦桑尼亚的 Benica， 他就直接给我 Line。那如果要联络老师的话，可以就是请老师用 Line ID。Wilfred, if possible, you can also give us your Line ID or some other contact method so that some other teachers can just, stay in touch with you. Yeah, thank you.
Definitely. I'll also write my Line ID. Thank you.
Yeah. 那这几个老师我们都有邀请他来到我们班上，都是非常受欢迎的。因为我们需要了解世界上非常的大，不是只有美国人或者是欧洲人或者英国人。那我觉得对于我们要做一些议题深入的话，这个是更方便的。好，等我一下。
好，谢谢老师。老师，那你的 slide 的一个连结，
因为他先给我 PowerPoint 档，我觉得没办法弄给大家，我把它先丢到那个 Google Drive 里面变成那个 Google Slide， 请大家等我一下。然后，其实他们的这些国家都很适合做所谓的 no peer public 这样子，就是像刚才老师问的问题非常深入，就可以再继续带着同学探讨一下。
非常谢谢老师。那个 Line 的连接，Padlet 的连接可以给我们参考吗？